Okay, Shalom, Shalom. First and foremost, Koho Layam La, Abanawa, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Rakak Radash. Double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to the Akim out there on the highways and the byways. Salutations to the hopeful elect. Salutations to you speckled birds, you Israelite foreigners. And shalom to the Akwaf, sitting and listening in silence as the scriptures say to do so. All right, so first and foremost, every lesson that me, the elder apostles, elder bishops, elders on down, brothers, that we put up is always sparked through the Holy Spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. But Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai does use brothers to spark that flame in you to bring forth edification or to add to a lesson that the brother has already pushed. Okay, so we're going to revisit the conversation that the beloved Elder Yashawamba stated today, I believe, with the lesson called The Hebrew Israelites Have Answered All Your Questions. Now it's your turn, which is a very, very truthful statement. As you know, and as you see, we answer the questions according to the scriptures. We defend the gospel. Okay, we're on fire for this truth. Okay, this is our first love. This is, the first most important thing in our life. This is our true calling. This is our true vocation. This is our true task here on the earth, is to profess, proclaim, and push the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. So, it's not no more answering you heathens' questions and defending our stance. We want you to prove what you believe. We want you to prove what you push. We want you to prove what you have been stuffing down people's throats for years. We want you to show the evidence, and furthermore, go into the scriptures, not that book that y'all wrote on your own. Okay, that completely is off and goes against righteousness. Let's just say that, because I want to say a lot more stuff, but I don't want to get the video hit. So prove through the scriptures, and I want you to prove through the precepts that I'm going to bring forth that you are the people of the living power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. All right? So without further ado, let me shut the hell up, and let's let the Bible, okay, let's let the Bible talk, not that book that y'all use, the Holy Scriptures, the Bible. Okay? So I want you to answer my questions according to the Bible. Not your emotions, not your feelings, none of that nonsense. All right? So this is the book of Isaiah chapter 14, and we're going to start off at verse 1. For the Lord, Yahweh, will have mercy on Jacob, and will yet choose Israel, and set them in their own land. So that statement right there, what I just read, proves that the Lord is going to gather all 12 tribes, not Yehuda, which is a false name, a wrong name, or Levi, which is also a wrong name. Okay, he's going to set the whole 12 tribes back in the land. The Lord, not no decree, not no documentation. All right? So it's going to be the Lord, Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai. That's going to take Judah on down to Issachar, all 12 tribes, not just 2. Okay? So that already right there, debunks your nonsense. Where are the other tribes? Continuing on. And the strangers shall be joined unto them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob, and the people shall take them. Okay? The strangers and the people is the whole nation of Israel. And the people that they're taking is the heathen nation, the Goyim as y'all call them. Okay? The heathens. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place in the house of Israel. Okay? Judah on down to Issachar, all 12 tribes. And the house of Israel shall possess them. Who shall possess who? The heathen. So the heathen are going to be held captive, taken into captivity, brought back to the Holy Land to do what? I told you, I'm not going to speak my own vain opinion. I'm going to grab precepts. Let me see real quick. Bear with me. I'm going to give you an answer according to the scriptures. You know what? I know it's in Isaiah, but instead of me looking left and right, I'm just going to go to the Blue Letter Bible real quick and just grab it right now so I can get it directly. Bear with me. Okay, that's what I thought it was. All right, it's the book of Isaiah, chapter 60. That's right where I was at too. Isaiah chapter 60, starting off at verse 10. And the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls. Okay, so as it says in Isaiah 14, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord Yahweh for servants and handmaids. Okay, so jumping back, Isaiah 60, verse 10. And the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls, and their kings shall minister unto thee. For in my wrath I smote thee, but in my favor have I had mercy on thee. So the Lord is going to have mercy on Israel. And the other heathen nations, the men, okay, because the women are going to be handmaids, as we just read in Isaiah 14. So the women are going to be handmaids, and the men are going to be servants, are going to be out there in the field. And you know, some of you women probably going to be out in the field too. Okay? And continuing on, verse 11, Isaiah 60, verse 11. Therefore thy gates shall be open continually. Okay? So that means there's not going to be no damn dome covering Israel, and Israel having some type of fence to keep heathens out to have that comfort, that safe feeling. It's not going to be like that. All right? Okay? They shall not be shut day or night, that men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles, and that their kings may be brought. So heathen men, heathen so-called, kings or whatever the case may be, the upper echelon, okay, their nobles of those heathen nations are going to be brought before the Israelites. Okay? For the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish. Yea, those nations shall be utterly wasted. That's not happening right now. You don't have nations serving Israel. We're going to go into it more. So before I speak, let's read on to Isaiah 14 and finish out verse 2. And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of Yahweh for servants and handmaids, and they shall take them, Salaki, and they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors, Salaki, and they shall rule over their oppressors. So in the last days, the real Israelites will be oppressed. And in the kingdom to come, they shall rule over their oppressors. Okay? And the Gentiles, the heathens, shall rebuild Jerusalem. Okay, and it also states in the book of, I believe, Tobit, and also in the book of Revelation, and maybe a few other books too, I just can't remember on hand, that the streets of Israel will be like transparent gold. You know, we'll just say castles and stuff like that will be made of certain earth stones, you know, precious earth stones and all that, man. It'll be like the new revived Garden of Eden, okay? But in the land right now, in the Holy Land right now, they have to import stuff. You know, the soil doesn't grow forth anything. So how does that fit prophecy? Can you please? I mean, I know I'm not confused because I'm reading the scriptures, but it's not lining up. So you need to answer these questions and make it known why you are the people. Okay, but continuing on, Isaiah 14 verse 3. And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord Yahweh shall give thee rest from thy sorrow. But as we see, you see these people in the land right now, they're mourning. They're at war. They're not at rest. So how can you be the people and you're not at rest? You're not at rest. You've been at war since you've been there in the 40s. Let's say that in the 48s. It's like in 1948. You've been at war since you've been there. Okay, you're not at rest. All nations aren't serving you in your land, and all nations aren't learning your ways, your customs. So that's a red flag. But let's continue. Let's keep on reading. Give thee rest from thy sorrow and from thy fear, and from the hard bondage wherein thou was made to serve, man. Okay? Something's not adding up. But let's continue. And this is just the first precept we read. We ain't even gotten to the lesson yet. But let's continue, man. Verse 4. That thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon. If I'm not mistaken, I'm in Babylon right now prophesying. My brethren, the Malachium, Zaquanium, okay, are in Babylon right now prophesying with me, doing the same thing I'm doing. So Babylon's supposed to be destroyed if you're the people. Babylon's supposed to be destroyed. Something's not adding up here, okay? Okay, that thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon and say, how have the oppressor ceased? So like, how have the oppressor ceased? The golden city ceased. This is that golden city. And this golden city is still alive, still here. It hasn't been destroyed, so something's not adding up. Continuing on. Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, have broken the staff of the wicked, and the wicked is still in rulership until this day. The scepter of the rulers, and the scepter of the rulers are still ruling. They control the earth right now as we speak. Okay? Verse 6. He who smote the people in wrath, which that's still happening now. The man that's in control is a mad scientist, is a damn psychopath, which we know who we're talking about. Okay? With the head tribe, which we know who the head tribe is of the wicked. He that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted, and none hindereth. So the wicked hasn't been persecuted yet. The wicked is still in rulership. They haven't been taken down yet. Okay? Verse 7. The whole earth is at rest. Is the whole earth at rest? Is not everything mourning? It's not the fowls of the air mourning. It's not the animals of the sea, putting themselves on the beaches and dying. It's not the animals of the sea mourning. It's not the beasts of the field mourning. It's not the trees mourning, the insects. Everybody is mourning. Even the heathens is mourning. Of course, the Israelites are, we're mourning. So how in the fuck are you the people? Something's not adding up, man. And this is the first precept that we read, man. We could literally just close the book, but we're gonna dig deeper. We're gonna dig deeper because I need these questions asked. I can't sleep at night, okay? Because I'm being vexed and oppressed by the wicked. And when it says in the scriptures, matter of fact, I'm gonna let the scriptures speak. Because I should be able to go to sleep. I should be able to not be vexed and oppressed in a land that's supposed to be beautiful. It's supposed to be ruled by the righteous. Okay? This is Proverbs 29, verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. Is anybody rejoicing right now? I'm not rejoicing. Okay? My brethren, Zaquanium, okay, are not rejoicing. We're mourning. Okay? We're vexed. Okay, with all the filthy conversation, all the filthy acts, all the filthy deeds, all the unrighteous decrees, everything that's being brought forth, everything that's being produced. The righteous ain't ruling, man. Okay, there's no way you can try to put it. The righteous is not ruling, man. The food here in Babylon is shit. It's literally shit. Okay? The food is shit. Alright? Everything that you eat, even going to a Whole Foods, Harris Teeter, and sometimes even go to a damn farmer market where the food is supposed to be from the earth, that can be defiled. Everything is defiled, man. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. We're mourning. So what does that tell you? Could you guys please clarify why you're the people? Answer these questions, because it's not lining up. It's not matching to prophecy. So we need these questions answered quickly and swiftly, precisely. Okay? What is here I said expeditiously? expeditiously, if I'm saying it right. But let's go to the next precept. Because prophecy ain't adding up with you people, man. You know? And we know why. And really, I'm just being a smart ass. This is show that y'all frauds and y'all thieves, okay? But we're going to continue. This is the book of Jeremiah chapter 30. I'm going to start off at verse 8. For it shall come to pass in that day, saith Yahweh of hosts, that I will break his yoke from off thy neck, and will burst thy bounds, and strangers shall no more serve themselves of him. Do you hear that? So that yoke, our bounds are still cleaved unto the heathen. We're still a possession to the Gentiles. The true people of Israel are in captivity. The true people of Israel are literally destroyed, mentally, physically, and spiritually sick. All right? The true Israelites in this last captivity don't control a motherfucking thing. The true Israelites don't have a pot to piss in, but yet you're the people. We need these prophecies verified, because again, it ain't lining up. Something ain't looking right. Something is pointing to another people being the people of this book, and something is pointing to the people being the wicked, being thieves, being deceitful. All right? Verse 9. But they shall serve Yahweh their power, and David their king. Where the fuck is King David? Where in the hell is King David? If you are the people, where is King David? Better yet, where, as you guys state, where is the Hamashiach? Mashiach, as y'all say. Where is the Messiah, the King of Kings? Where are they? Where are they? And also, too, where are the 12? There's supposed to be 12 gates with the prophets' names on those gates. Where are they? Where is King David? Where is Hamashiach, as y'all say? And where is the 12? And how come the people in the Holy Land are not at rest? How come they are not dwelling safely? We need this answered, man. Because it ain't adding up. It's not matching to prophecy. Oh, Salakia. Let me correct, before brother, it's matching to something. It's matching to a prophecy which goes into Ezekiel 36, verse 5. It's matching to a prophecy which goes into the Lamentations, chapter 5, Baruch, chapter 4, Zechariah, chapter 9. It's matching to those prophecies. And it's also going to match to a prophecy where the land's going to be destroyed. Oh, because those people that claim that they're the people of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, they're not just going to walk out the land. The Lord's going to have to destroy them out the land. But let's continue. But they shall serve Yahweh their power, and David their king. Where in the fuck is King David? Where is he? Where is he? Whom I will raise up unto thee. Do you hear that? Whom I will raise up unto thee. So David's going to be here. Besides Yahweh Shah Hamashiach. Who y'all literally in y'all book despise. Who y'all say so much despicable, disgusting, vile things about. Who was spoken about from Genesis on down to Revelation, including the Apocrypha. Verse 10. Therefore, fear thou not. Do you hear that? Therefore, fear thou not. Are they fearless over there in the land? No. The brother, Salakia, the elder, but not the Zakba, just did a video where you had two women, okay, two Amalek women come up to the camp, and you had one of those women literally say, I just came back from the Holy Land because there was so much going on. It was missiles and stuff flying over my head. I was scared. I was terrified. But Israel shall dwell in safety. So how are you the people if you're not dwelling in safety? Something ain't adding up. Therefore fear thou not, O my servant Jacob, saith Yahweh, neither be dismayed, O Israel. For lo, I will save thee from afar, and thy seed from the land of their captivity. How are you going to be in captivity at one point with the prophecies, but yet you own everything? Yet you run everything. Yet you call the shots. Yet you can cancel people. Yet you can close people's bank accounts and all types of stuff. It's not making sense. It's not adding up. Again, for the hard-headed people, man. Therefore fear thou not, O my servant Jacob, saith the Lord. Neither be dismayed, O Israel. For lo, I will save thee. The Lord will save thee. Not no damn documentation. Not no unrighteous decree made on paper. Okay? The Lord, Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai. Okay? I will save thee from afar, and thy seed from the land of their captivity. So the true Israelites are in captivity right now until this day. The true Israelites haven't been redeemed, haven't seen salvation from their father, from their power. And Jacob shall return and shall be in rest and be quiet. Listen. And Jacob shall return and shall be in rest, relaxing, feet kicked up, no worries whatsoever. Drinking all types of wine, eating all types of beautiful, real food, breathing beautiful, real air, eats like you're drinking real water, having real wine, no chemtrails in the air, at rest, no worries whatsoever, man. Kids can go do whatever they want. We're going to be in league with the beasts of the field and all that, man. But kids will lead snakes, lions, and tigers and everything else as pets. Is that happening now? Fuck no. And shall be in rest and be quiet. And here's the point. Here's the point, man. And none shall make him afraid. Those people are afraid over there. Again, going back to the example with the broad that came up to Elder Manat Zakba. She literally said out of her mouth, I was just in the Holy Land. I left because missiles was flying left and right over top of my head. I couldn't take it. So what does that tell you? Even if the woman didn't say she was scared, what does that tell you? She was afraid. If she wasn't afraid, her dusty ass would be over there right now. Verse 11. For I, okay, that I is Yahweh, am with thee, saith the Lord Yahweh, to save thee. Though I make a full end of all nations, whether I have scattered thee. Has that happened? Has the Lord punished the nations and gotten revenge for what they have done to his children? Has the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, gathered all his people from all nations that he scattered them across the four corners of the earth? Fuck no, man. Something's not adding up. Whether I have scattered thee, yet I will not make a full end of thee. So what does that mean? What does that mean? He said, yet I will not make a full end of thee. That's talking about the Israelites. So what does that mean? Let's let the Bible talk. Let's let the Bible answer that. Let's see what the Lord meant when he said that. Because these are end-time prophecies that we're reading. And you say you're the people. So let's see what the Lord is talking about when he said he will not make a full end of thee. Let's let these scriptures speak. This is the book of Zechariah chapter 13, starting off at verse 8. And it shall come to pass that in the land, saith Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. That's talking about here in Babylon, this land. Okay? This land right here. All right? In our captivity. Verse 9. And I will bring the third part. Okay, the third part is the elect, the remnant. That's the only portion that's going to come back to the Lord. And furthermore, that remnant is what? The house of David. Okay? So guess what? the house of David. It's supposed to be in the land. Yahushua, King David, the 12, the other 144,000 governing body with the 1/3 women and children and men. That's the house of David. Not just Yehuda and Levi. It's all 12 tribes. Something ain't adding up, Jack. Verse 9. I will bring the third part through the fire and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, Yahweh is my power. And we're being tried right now. But that trial, that temptation, that test is going to be elevated, amplified, increased abundantly in Jacob's trouble. And I got a lesson for that too, Akim. I've been holding on to it for a month, maybe a month and a week now. That's going to be a heavy hitter. Okay, I was gonna, off the topic real quick, but I was gonna live stream it. But a brother made a beautiful point in the camp. I got a clip, so I'm just gonna premiere it. And I don't want to rock beside y'all get something out of that, because that's going to be a very important lesson. Okay, but back to the subject at hand. So it's talking about when the Lord said, I will not make a full end of thee, it's talking about the 1/3 that's going to be preserved and saved. The house of David. Okay, the predestinated. The ones chosen before the creation and foundation of the earth, man. So that's another thing that doesn't add up with you people, man. Okay? But back to Jeremiah 30. Finishing off verse 11. But I will correct thee in measure. Okay, again, that's going to be the remnant that's going to be tried and purified. Okay? And will not leave thee altogether unpunished, man. Okay? So something's not adding up, man. It's not adding up. But let's continue. Because if y'all the people, this is supposed to be happening right here too. If y'all the people. This is supposed to be happening. It's not supposed to be no goddamn Islam. No 501c3 slave plantation Christian Baptist Lutheran churches out here. No Buddhists. Okay, no monks. All right? No goddamn I'm spiritual. I believe in Mother Earth. I believe in the stars and the moon and shit. 5%ers, zodiac sign worshipers, witchcraft, all that shit. That shit's supposed to be obsolete. Okay, period, man. It's supposed to be obsolete. So let's go here real quick. This is the book of Micah, and this is also found in the book of Isaiah chapter 2. It's the book of Micah chapter 4, starting off at verse 1. But in the last days it shall come to pass that the mountain of the house of the Lord Yahweh shall be established in the top of the mountains, and it shall be exalted above the hills, and people shall flow onto it. Now, when it's talking about mountains and hills, it's talking about governments and smaller governments and different societies that have power. Okay, but our government, the Israelite government, okay, the Israelite rulership is going to be established above everything, because all that will be destroyed. You'll have no choice but to come to the Israelites for guidance, okay, to know how to live correctly in this captivity. And how is that going to be done? You're going into captivity. So like, not in this captivity, but in this rulership, in this kingdom, you're going into captivity. That's what I meant to say, Salakia. Okay, I'm gonna read the end of it again. Shall be established in the top of the mountains, and it shall be exalted above the hills, and the people shall flow onto it. And those people are going to be the heathen nations. Okay, the other 17 nations, because the Lord only made 18, and Israel is the very first nation above all. Okay, so all 17 nations shall flow on to Israel. Verse 2. And many nations shall come and say, come and let us go up to the mountain of Yahweh, and to the house of the power of Jacob, and he will teach us of his ways, and we will walk in his paths. Do you hear that? Now answer me this, you Amalekites. how come this prophecy isn't coming to pass if you are the people? Because it's not going to be it's going to be the Lord that does all this. The Lord's going to wipe out the wicked, destroy Babylon, snatch up his people, it's his remnant, the house of David, punish 2/3 of his people, put them to death, place his people back in the land, give them new bodies. They're going to come down, have new bodies. They're going to take over the earth in righteousness. King David, Yahweh Shah, who y'all call JC, is going to be there. The 12 disciples. Okay? So where's Yahweh Shah? Where's King David? Where's the 12 disciples? They're supposed to be here. If y'all are the people and y'all ruling in righteousness, which y'all wicked as hell, we know that. Y'all have the biggest Fruit Loop affair over there in the land. That's bigger than anything, man. So something's not adding up, man. But continuing on, verse 2 again. And many nations shall come and say, come and let us go up to the mountain of the Lord Yahweh, into the house of the power of Jacob. And he will teach us of his ways, and we will walk in his paths. These nations are walking in their own paths. These nations are not worshiping or reverencing or taking heed to your customs. They're not walking in your ways. They're not coming to you people to learn your laws. Okay, your wicked laws. They're not coming to you people to learn your customs. So why is this prophecy not adding up to you people if you're the people? Why is this prophecy not aligning to your nation? Make it make sense. Continuing on. For the law, the righteous law, shall go forth of Zion, and the word of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, from Jerusalem, which Jerusalem means the land of peace, teaching of peace, if I'm right correctly, Salakia, if I'm right. Okay? And that's not happening. So something's not adding up. Verse 3. And he shall judge among many people. Okay? And the Lord's going to do that through Yahweh Shai. Okay? Because Yahweh Shai is going to be the head honcho, man. Okay? And he shall judge among many people and rebuke strong nations afar off. And they shall, listen, because this hasn't happened either yet. So you got to prove this, man. And this also shows forth that you're not the people. And they shall beat their swords into and they shall beat their swords into plowshares and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up a sword against nation, neither shall they learn war any more. Somebody please tell me what's going on in the Holy Land right now. Somebody please tell me what's been going on since 1948. Even before that. Somebody please tell me what's going on in the Holy Land right now. Our nation's still feuding, having war, testing ICBM missiles, improving these ICBM missiles to do certain things that they couldn't do 100 years ago, or whenever they was first created. So how is it, and are there still swords and which actual swords and actual modern day swords, which is a gun, hand grenades, all types of stuff, bow and arrows? Are those things still in effect right now? Yes, because it says in the book of I believe that's either Ezekiel or Jeremiah. I believe it's Ezekiel though. Either one. It might be Ezekiel or Jeremiah. It might be Ezekiel, but I believe it says that they will burn. You will burn all their swords. Okay. But something's not adding up, man. Because there's still war going on. There's war going on right now in the Holy Land right now. So something's not adding up. So let's go here real quick. Let's go to the book of Ezekiel. is the book of Ezekiel, which I just spoke about. All right, this is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 34. And I'm gonna start off at verse 22. It's like here. Before I do that, let me light my incense up. Alright, 1 second. Load this back up. Alright, so this is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 34, starting off at verse 22. Therefore, I will save my flock, and they shall no more be a prey, and I will judge between cattle and cattle, and I will set up one shepherd over them, he shall feed them, even my servant David. So again, where in the hell is King Malak Dawada? Where's Malak Dawada? Where's Hamashiach Malak Yahawashai? Where's the 12 disciples? Where? Something is not adding up. We need these questions answered quickly because these are prophecies. We need you to prove these prophecies reflect and aim towards you, which we know we don't, which we know they don't, okay? So again, and I will set up one shepherd over them, and he shall feed them, even my servant David. He shall feed them, and he shall be their shepherd. And I could, go into it, how David's going to be here and everything about that, but those of us that study and really take heed, we know. I'm not going to go into that right now because it's not about this lesson, but it's just to prove the point of certain things. I'm going to continue on. Verse 24. And I, Yahweh, will be their power. Okay, so Israel won't go off and worship false idols, false gods. We'll have that knowledge. And matter of fact, because if y'all the people, this right here should have happened already for y'all. Yep, this should have happened already for y'all if y'all the people. But this is going to happen for us because we're the people. Ezekiel 36, verse 20, starting off at verse 24. For I will take you from among the heathen and gather you out of all countries. Not just 2 tribes, all tribes from all countries, because the Israelites are scattered. All right? Period. Let's like it. 1 second. All right, Salaki. Let's get back to it. Ezekiel 36, verse 24. For I will take you from among the heathen and gather you out of all countries and will bring you into your own land. So the Lord is going to gather the Israelites from out of all countries that he scattered them to, and he's going to bring them to the land and place them in the land. Okay? Period, man. Continuing on. Not no damn decree, not no damn Balfour Declaration, man. Okay? Verse 25. Then I will sprinkle clean water upon you, and ye shall be clean. For all your filthiness, from all your filthiness and from all your idols will I cleanse you. So the Lord's going to cleanse us. He's going to purify us. He's going to renew us, because we have to have new bodies to even get beamed up in those chariots, man. So with those new bodies come a clean mind, comes a purified heart. Continuing on, verse 26. A new heart, okay, which is your mind, also will I give you, and a new spirit will I put within you. So guess what? What does that mean? We won't be able to go off. will always acknowledge, worship, reverence, glorify, exalt, and be obedient to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Okay? Matter of fact, it's a precept to prove that. Let me grab that precept. And it's just the spirit. It's the spirit. Inside joke for the brothers know what I'm talking about. Let's grab this real quick to prove that. Let's grab this precept to prove that real quick. And you know, it's just the spirit. It's just the spirit, man. You know, while we grabbing these are the precepts. Okay. All right, this is the book of Isaiah 59. I'm going to go directly to the point, verse 21. As for me, this is my covenant with them, saith the Lord Yahweh. My spirit that is upon thee, and my words which I have put in thy mouth shall not depart out of thy mouth, nor out of the mouth of thy seed, nor out of the mouth of thy seed, saith the Lord Yahweh, from hence and foreafter. So we're always going to reverence, acknowledge, glorify, be obedient, and worship Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. We're not going to ever go off. Ever. So Ezekiel 36, verse 26 from the top. A new heart also will I give you, and a new spirit will I put within you. And I will take away the stony heart out of your flesh. And I will give you a heart of flesh, and I will put my spirit within you, like we just read in Isaiah 59, verse 21. Okay? And I will put my spirit within you, and cause you to walk in my statutes, and ye shall keep my judgments and do them. Are the people over there in the Holy Land right now been changed? Are they keeping the law, statutes, and commandments and making those law, statutes, and commandments the whole law of the earth? No. Because if they did, you wouldn't have women committing adultery. You wouldn't have men committing adultery. You wouldn't have flaming moles walking around and having goddamn parades and festivals for them. You wouldn't have murderers walking around. Any man that raped a woman would have to take that woman and marry that woman if she's not betrothed to another man. You have a lot of stuff, you know, the clothes, materials will be one fabric. There will be a land Sabbath. Okay, the Sabbath every month will be acknowledged every single week for all nations. I can go on, I can keep on going on. Okay, you won't be able to have usury towards the Israelites. The Israelites will be able to have usury against you. Okay, and I can't wait. I cannot wait to apply that usury to you motherfuckers, man. Especially you Edomites, man. Especially you Edomites, man. And you damn all you nations for real. But you Edomites gonna get it the worst, man. You're gonna get it the worst. But I cannot wait to apply usury. I can't wait to apply a lot of things to you bastards, man. Okay. Continuing on. And I will put my spirit within you and cause you to walk in my statutes, and ye shall keep my judgments and do them. And ye shall dwell in the land that I gave to your fathers, and ye shall be my people, and I will be your power, man. But we know that hasn't happened yet. Why? Because the real people are not there. There's imposters there. A bastard. Okay, go to the etymology online and look up that word bastard. Get the real definition for it. So back to what was that, Ezekiel? So I can close the damn chapter. Ezekiel 34. So I can. Ezekiel 34, verse 25. And I will make with them a covenant of peace. Are these people at peace, man? Are y'all at peace? No, man. Y'all at war right now. Y'all have been at war since y'all went back to our land. It ain't adding up, man. You have been exposed, man. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai has exposed you, man, for who you truly are, the devil of the earth. And I will make with them a covenant of peace, and will cause the evil beast to cease out of the land. And they shall dwell safely in the wilderness and sleep in the woods. I'm going to keep on reading. I'm going to jump down to verse 27. And the tree of the field shall yield her fruit, and the earth shall yield her increase, and they shall be safe in their land. It says you're going to be safe. And they shall be safe in their land, and shall know that I am the Lord Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, when I have broken the bands of their yoke. So doesn't that mean that the Israelites, the real Israelites, are going to be oppressed, property to another nation, controlled, treated wrong, going through hell, living a nightmare? I must be retarded. I mean, let me keep on reading, man. It's, I must be retarded. Let me keep on reading this. And deliver them out of the hand of those that serve themselves of them. Now, I get up and I go to the plantation. I'm supposed to get paid every day that I work, but I don't. I have to have a driver's license to drive a car. I have to have an ID to identify myself. I have to have a birth certificate for, the place that I was birthed at. And that has a doc number. And I have a social security card that has a number. And then, for some odd reason, when I get my paycheck, I don't get my full pay. It's fucking taxes taken out of my check, as they say, when the people of Babylon never voted on federal taxes or taxes at all. And something's not adding up, man. Something's not adding up, man. Verse 28. And they shall no more be a prey to the heathen, neither shall the beasts of the land devour them, but they shall dwell safely, and none shall make them afraid. Now, the Israelites, the real Israelites, the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Native and Single Indians, we don't dwell safely. We don't have our land. We don't have no military might. We don't have nothing. We go through hell. We, as it says in Deuteronomy 28, verse 66, we'll fear for our life, left and right, every day, man. We'll have no assurance of our life. So that's not adding up, because we're not dwelling safely. And those people over in the Holy Land, they're not dwelling safely. They're afraid because you have people coming from the Holy Land to over here in Babylon, and also getting aid from Babylon, and having an alliance with Babylon, when it says in the scriptures that Babylon is supposed to be destroyed. Am I retarded? Because this ain't adding up. But I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping, Israel. Am I tripping? Maybe I'm tripping. But let's continue to get more precepts. Let's go to Jeremiah. Maybe I'm just bugging the fuck out. Let's go to Jeremiah, and hopefully you Amalekites can answer this and clarify this for me, because maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm tripping. Let's go to Jeremiah 23. It's the book of Jeremiah, Saint Jeremiah, chapter 23. I'm going to start off at verse 3. And I will gather the remnant of my flock out of all countries, whether I have driven them, and will bring them to their fold. So this is another precept, again, another precept where the Lord is saying he's going to gather his remnant, the house of David, from all countries, whether he have gathered them. But yet, in the Holy Land, it's only so-called two tribes of Israel in the Holy Land, right? Yehuda and Levi, right? But it says the remnant of my flock, which is the predestinated, the ones that were ordained and chosen before the foundation of the earth, which is the house of David, correct? Which has a portion, 12 1,000 out of each tribe, correct? So why is it only 2 over there? Is the Lord, is he going to say, well, surprise, gotcha. Here goes the other 10 tribes right here. Surprise. I got you niggas. Is the Lord going to do that? I mean, is the Lord bringing back the punk show or something? I mean, what the fuck is going on? Well, let's continue to read on. Will bring them again to their folds, and they shall be fruitful and increase. But the Israelites shall be fruitful and increase in the Holy Land, but yet the people in the Holy Land, they have the highest rate of skin cancer. And the other people of their nation, the birth rate is negative. So how in the fuck? I don't know, I'm just bugging. Maybe I'm bugging. I'm just bugging. I'm bugging. Verse 4. And I will set up shepherds over them, which shall feed them, and they shall fear no more, neither be dismayed, neither shall they be lacking, saith Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. So if I'm correct, those shepherds are supposed to be the new governing body that's going to cleanse the earth and set things in order under Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushua, Yahweh, while Yahushua, King David, and the 12. That hasn't happened yet. They're not doing that. But let's read on. Verse 5. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushua, that I will raise unto David a righteous branch, and a king shall reign and prosper, and shall execute judgment and justice in the earth. And who is that king? That should be here right now if you're the people. One, David should be here. As we read in a few precepts, David will be raised up, as the Lord said, correctly, right? Khan? But who is that one man king that's going to sit in that throne, and that's worthy enough to be reverenced, glorified, acknowledged, okay, as the Father, Yahweh Shai. So where in the fuck is Yahweh Shai? Yahweh Shai is supposed to be ruling right now and setting judgment and putting things in order, calling the shots, cleansing the earth for 1,000 years. 1,000 years is one day to the Lord. Okay? Maybe I'm just bugging. Verse 6. In his days, Judah, okay, which goes into Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, Judah shall be saved, and Israel, which goes into the northern kingdom, Ephraim on down to Issachar. Okay, and Israel shall be saved. So like it. In his days, Judah shall be saved, and Israel shall dwell safely. So we have read a lot of precepts that says that when the Israelites, all the Israelites go back to the Holy Land, they're going to dwell safely. Something ain't adding up, man. Is the Lord hiding the other half of Israel? I mean, is he got them, somewhere in paradise, just getting prepared for, surprise? I mean, is it just me? In his days, Judah shall be saved, and Israel shall dwell safely. And this is his name, whereby he shall be called, the Lord our righteousness. Talking about Yahweh Shah HaMashiach. So we know that this doesn't apply to you people, man. You don't fit these prophecies, man. I'm just being an asshole, being, smart and everything else, but you don't fit these prophecies, man. You don't. Okay, but, we're going to get more. Because these are supposed to reflect upon you if you're the people, right? Correct? These are supposed to apply to you right now since you say you're the people with only 2 tribes over there. 2 Samuel. 2 Samuel chapter 7, starting off at verse 8. And this is the start of the promise that the Lord gave to David. Now therefore, so shalt thou say unto my servant David, okay, speaking through Nathan the prophet. Now therefore, so shall thou say unto my servant David, thus saith Yahweh of hosts, I took thee from the sheepcote, from following the sheep, to be the ruler over my people, over Israel. And I was with thee whithersoever thou wentest, and have cut off all thine enemies out of thy sight, and have made thee a great name, like unto the name of great men that are in the earth. Now here's the promise that has not happened yet. Okay, because if this happened, this would be for the people over there right now, Salakia. But here's the promise. Moreover, I will appoint a place for my people Israel, and will plant them, that they may dwell in a place of their own, which is the Holy Land, and move no more. So the Lord has to put his people in that land. They're going to dwell safely, quietly, relaxing, having servants, having handmaids, everybody learning the law, statutes, and commandments, okay, the blueprint of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, walking in our ways, okay? The nations will learn war no more. The earth will be replenished, will be restored, okay? Will be purified, cleansed, okay? I can name more, but I'm just going to keep on reading, man. Okay, moreover, I will appoint a place for my people Israel, and will plant them, that they may dwell in a place of their own, and move no more. Neither shall the children of wickedness afflict them any more as before time. So you got all matters of wickedness. You got all matters of people feuding against the people in the land right now, which are not the people. You got people here in Babylon that used to befriend these, that their brothers, okay, their head tribe, talking about these people must be put down, they're this, they're that. When everybody knows that these are not the people, but they're not going to profess it and say it, because what? The longer the real Israelites are in captivity, being oppressed, the longer they rule, the longer they prosper. And that just shows you how wicked these fucking heathen nations are, man. And it also clarifies and shows why you're going to get your ass whooped. No mercy, no compassion, no sympathy, no nothing when we have you in our hands, man. You're going to get everything you deserve according to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Not me, according to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Okay? According to the Bible. Verse 11. And as since the time that I commanded judges to be over my people Israel, and have caused thee to rest from all thine enemies, also the Lord Yahweh telleth thee that he will make thee an house. So we don't have rest. And the people in the land right now, they don't have rest. They don't have the governing body over them. None of that, man. And furthermore, this is what's happening right now. I'm going to grab Baruch real quick. This is what's happening right now with the real Israelites. This is the book of Baruch, chapter 2, starting off at verse 30. For I knew that they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people. But in the land of their captivities, they shall remember themselves. So this also lines up with the book of Ezekiel, chapter 37. Okay? Because we are in the land of our captivity. Verse 31. And it shall, and shall know that I am the Lord their power. For I will give them an heart and ears to hear. And how is the Lord going to do that? Because he's going to set up his apostles, his prophets that were ordained to come last, to profess and push his truth, to awake his people, his elect mainly, man, because that's what it's all about. It's all about the remnant, the elect, man. Okay, all Israel's not going to receive this truth. All right. Verse 31 again, and shall know that I am Yahweh their power, for I, Yahweh, will give them in heart and ears to hear. And it also proves that the Lord, will blind you and stuff your ears, or, or wipe or take that blindness away from you and clear that wax out your ears, man. It's the Lord's will, not our will. Okay, verse 32. And they shall praise me in the land of their captivity and think upon my name. That's what's happening right now with the real Israelites. They're praising the Lord and thinking upon his name in the land of their captivities, man. Verse 33. And return from their stiff neck and from their wicked deeds, for they shall remember the way of their fathers, which have sinned before me. Okay, being refreshed, studying the scriptures, understanding where we were and why we went off, to be given the state that we're in right now. Okay, that's what that's going into, which it goes into a little bit more. But I've been going for an hour, so I want to try to get this done. Verse 34, and I will bring them again. Okay, I, the Lord. Not no Balfour Declaration, not no goddamn decree, no documentation, no paper. The Lord's going to gather his people and bring them into the land. Again, I'm going to read it. And I will bring them again into the land which I promised with an oath unto their fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Okay, not Abraham, Isaac, and Ishmael. No, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Not Abraham, Isaac, and Esau. All right? Salaki. Salakia. All right. Verse 34, and I will bring them again into the land which I promised with an oath unto their fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and they shall be lords of it, and I will increase them. Okay, as it go into a small one shall become a strong nation, because as it states and says in the scriptures, Hosea chapter 1, verse 10, and other precepts, that Israel is as the sand of the sea and the stars, man. We can't be measured nor numbered, man. And that also goes into bringing back the 2/3, man. Okay, and let me clarify this, man, because the people say the 2/3 ain't gonna come back. The 2/3 are gonna come back, but they're not gonna come back as the 2/3 in the same spirit, mentality, mindset as they were before. They're gonna come back renewed, like we're gonna get renewed in those new bodies. Out of one Ratazal, we are those men. Okay, so they're gonna come back new. Brand new, not with that same, it's going to be the same person, but a new spirit, a righteous spirit, not a crooked, perverse, wicked spirit. Okay, let's make that clear. Okay, I will increase them and they shall not diminish, and I will make an everlasting covenant with them to be their power, and they shall be my people, and I will no more drive my people Israel out of the land that I have given them. And that has not happened yet, man. That has not happened yet at all. Point blank, period, man. So let's grab these few precepts and close out. Let's go to the book of Deuteronomy chapter 33. And I'm just gonna read through this, man, because this is clear as day, man. I ain't gotta speak on this, man. Deuteronomy 33, starting off at verse 27. The eternal power is thy refuge, and underneath are the everlasting arms. And he shall thrust out the enemy before thee, and shall say, destroy them. Has that happened? No. The Lord hasn't shown his power, his might, his force, his majesty yet. Okay. The eternal power is thy refuge, and underneath are the everlasting arms, and he shall thrust out the enemy from before thee, and shall say, destroy them. Israel then shall dwell in safety alone. Again, another precept that proves that the Israelites, when they go back to that land, not just no 2 damn tribes, all 12 tribes shall dwell alone in safety. And also what? None shall make them afraid, man. Nobody's going to get out of line, man. Because again, we're going to have new bodies. We're going to have eternal life. We're going to be able to do things beyond the imagination. They'll be afraid of our nation, man. Okay? The fountain of Jacob shall be upon a land of corn and wine. Also his heaven shall drop down dew. So we're going to have everything. Everything that these people stole, the gold, all the relics, everything is going to be returned back to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, because it belongs to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua first and foremost, man. But as it says, we're going to have the abundance of corn, food, all types of stuff, wine, all that, man. Okay? Organic. Okay, and I don't want to desire things go back to how it was before. You know, big ass grapes like this on a branch where you have to have 2 people to carry 1 branch of grapes. Okay? Happy art thou, O Israel, who is like unto thee, O people, saved by the Lord Yahweh, the shield of thy help, and who is the sword of thy excellency, and thine enemies shall be found liars unto thee, and thou shalt tread upon their high places, man. So everything's going to be given back to us. Our land, all the high places, which the highest place is Israel, all this is going to be taken back, man. You know, everything given back to us, man. But those lies are being shown right now. But it's really going to hit hard when y'all see the salvation and y'all see us come back down and just take everything over according to the scriptures. Okay? And you're already being found to be liars, man. All right? So let's grab... Matter of fact, let's prove what I just said. It all lines up, you know. Call all y'all about Shem Yahushua, about Shem Kakwadash. All lines up. Let's prove what I just said. This is Revelation chapter 21, starting off at verse 1. And I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth were passed away. And that's just going into like the rulership. Okay, so those who are ruling now, which are the Edomites, is going to be taken out of power. And also too, of course, the earth is going to be cleansed and purified also in that process too. But it's going to take time, obviously. Okay? And the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea. And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from the Most High out of heaven. New Jerusalem. Okay, that's the house of the water. That's the remnant. Coming down in those new bodies, with that new mind, the law, statutes, and commandments in our inward parts. Okay? And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from the Most High out of heaven, prepared as a bridegroom adorned for her husband, because we are the wife. The Lord is our husband. Okay, so we're going to have a ceremony. I don't want to rock this out. We are those men again. Got to be humble. Got to, having humility. You know, we're going to have a ceremony, man. We're going to be crowned, you know. We're going to go through a process. As a matter of fact, that goes into, I believe that's 2nd Esdras chapter, either chapter 2 or chapter 3. But continuing on. Verse 3, and I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, behold, the tabernacle of the Most High is with men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people, and the Most High himself shall be with them and be their power. Okay, and here's the point. Here's another point. All this is the point, but here's the main point that I want to get out of this right here. And the Most High shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death. So you won't hear about Israelites dying, Israelites being put to death, Israelites being under curse. And there shall be no more death, neither sorrow, nor crying, neither shall there be no more, neither shall there be any more pain. So this is still going on amongst the real Israelites. So the prophecies that we read in this lesson applies to us, because none of these things have occurred for us yet. They don't apply to those red savages over in the land. Okay, And I gave you a few that do apply for them. Ezekiel 36, verse 5. Zechariah chapter 9, verse 6, I believe. Lamentation chapter 5, verse 2. Baruch chapter 4, I want to say verse 35, if I'm correct. Or it might be a different verse, but I know it's in Baruch chapter 4. You know? And appoint the land to themselves, man. Okay, shall be no more death, neither sorrow, nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain. And all that is still amongst our people. Okay, death, sorrow, vexation, okay, being oppressed, living in this hellhole, a nightmare. Our people crying, okay, and our people going through hell of pain, man. You know, all types of infirmities, diseases, etc. For the former things are passed away. And he that sat upon the throne said, behold, I make all things new. All things ain't new. All things ain't new. The land is defiled, being poisoned daily by these red silverback cave gorillas. Okay, the air is being sprayed. Okay, you got the fowls of the air being oppressed. You got animals in a goddamn zoo, and you got animals in captivity, man. You got animals in fucking captivity taken out of their natural habitat in a fucking zoo, man. Everything's being oppressed, man. The trees, the damn ants, the bees, which have a heavy task. Go look that up. The bees have a heavy task, man. And you rarely see bees anymore, man. This man is destroying the earth, man. So nothing is new. And he that sat upon the throne said, behold, I make all things new. And he said unto me, write, for these words are true and faithful. And we're reading these words right now, man. And it hasn't happened yet. But let's grab this last precept, because this is going to be when y'all people realize this, but it's going to be too late, because it's going to be all out judgment then. It's going to be all out judgment on that ass. This is Jeremiah chapter 16, verse 19. O Lord Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, my strength and my fortress and my refuge, in the day of affliction, the Gentiles shall come unto thee from the ends of the earth, and shall say, surely our fathers have inherited lies, vanity, and things wherein there is no profit. Clear as day. I'm going to grab one more precept and I'll leave it there, because this is what you see happening right now. There's nothing you can do about it. Proverbs 12, verse 9, the lip of truth shall be established forever, but a lying tongue is but for a moment. The lip of truth shall be established forever, but a lying tongue is but for a moment. Verse 22, lying lips are abomination to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, but they that deal truly are his delight. And that's what we do. We deal truly, and we're the light. Okay? We're letting our light shine before all men, because the Lord called us to do so. And we're going to continue to, bring forth this edification. So, hey, look, man, as the beloved elder said, the Hebrew Israelites have answered all your questions. Now it's your turn. I need clarification and answers to these questions, because something ain't adding up. Something ain't adding up. Okay, prove to us, prove to the world that these prophecies line up and reflect upon you right now. Okay, prove to us that these prophecies are speaking about you and not about us. Koholayim La, Abanawa Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai Bahashim Rakak Radash, Wathawada Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai Bahashim Rakak Radash, for putting the spirit on me, my elder apostles, elder bishops, elders, brothers on down, for doing these epistles to enlighten you, to inform you, to edify you, and uplift you to the power and spirit of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. May the blessing and election and protection be upon you and your household. Adawan Ratazah, until the next one. So with that, I'm just going to say, amen. Shalom, shalom. Love y'all. To my true sincere Akim Wa Akwa. Shalom, shalom. Answer these questions, Esau. Waiting for that answer. ASAP.